Alright. Hey, I'm Aqua or Aquarius of Fallen Snow if you don't know me. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Happy to have you here again. So in today's vid, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. In this vid, we're going to be watching through JEV's video of him playing Minecraft, and I'm going to be trying to answer some of his questions and try and provide some input for him to help him with his series. I'm not going to play his whole video though, so if you want to see that, definitely check out his channel to watch the whole thing. But I think I'll be able to help him out a little bit, because I've been playing Minecraft on and off for a good few years now. Beat the dragon maybe once or twice, which honestly isn't that many times for how long I've been playing, but I'm familiar with the early game grind. And I've watched enough Minecraft YouTubers get there that I know how to do it, that I understand the process of how to get there, and more or less what to do to beat the dragon. But let's get right into it and see how he's doing in here.
3 other villages, there's a village there, there's a village way over there, there's another village over there.
Yeah, he honestly got an insane seed for this run, and I'm glad that he's not in hardcore anymore, because the videos were fun to watch, but it kind of felt like watching somebody pick up COD for the first time and like hopping in a campaign and putting it on veteran. Like, yeah, you're gonna die in 2 shots, you're not gonna be able to progress that far, it's gonna be difficult, and you're probably gonna get frustrated. But if you go into the campaign on normal to start, you can get shot a few times, you can take cover, heal up, figure out where the guys are, and slowly progress through the campaign. And it's gonna be a lot easier than veteran, right? But yeah, now that he's doing just a core playthrough, he'll be able to respawn and kind of learn from his mistakes more.
Fighting them. Usually I thought it was as simple as like, oh, they light up on fire and then they shoot like 3 things and then they go on cooldown. I didn't know that they left fire on the ground, for example, or I'm not really familiar with any of the sounds that are happening. I always assumed that, okay, if I got hit by a fire attack, I'm assuming that that tick will start going away once I start eating my food.
Yeah, that makes sense. It happens to the best of us, and he doesn't entirely know the mechanics yet, but I'm seeing that there's some reeds over here, and I think that'll be important for the future, but I'm not going to mention why quite yet. It'll make sense later in the video. But I mean, he's learning, he's picking up the mechanics, he's understanding the game more, which is great.
But watch this, I'm going to destroy the Ender Dragon. So if you're enjoying this Minecraft series and you believe that I can beat the game, leave a like on this video.
You heard him, man. Make sure to check out the channel and subscribe to him. Show him love and support.
Okay, so from what I remember, obviously in hardcore, if I died, I wouldn't be able to actively do anything. Now, here's the thing. Now, I can just infinitely go in here over and over and over again, and eventually, surely I'll beat the game. So now...
See, I respect that he's willing to keep going back and keep trying to grind through the nether, because this is a hard spot. A lot of people, when they first jump into Minecraft, like we saw in his first few videos, he was pretty scared. I think we all get pretty scared the first few times we go into the nether, but the fact that he's willing to just run back in already shows a big jump in his confidence, so that's awesome to see.
This is actually a problem because I don't have any tools whatsoever, and there's no way for me to get back up there. I just realized.
Yeah, so see, that's one of the problems with running back in. I think it could have been good if he chopped down 1 or 2 of these trees over here, got some super basic tools to help him be able to mine, and then once he got back, he could just ditch those tools, right? But he's getting some dirt, he just wants to get back to his loot. I respect it.
I don't know, roughly 20-ish rods, maybe? People be leaving a lot of comments, but sometimes it's like mixed info.
And that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this vid, because I was thinking about time stamping in the comments and like trying to help him out, answer some of his questions, but I feel like this is going to make it a lot easier to digest and make it more comprehensive, right? But like he said, he's going to get his stuff and learn from the experience, so he's doing good. I respect it. Let's see what happens.
Normally, when people are bad at video games, they go say, well, go and play Minecraft. But honestly, I don't know what I would tell you to play. Well, you should take a look at any other game I'm playing. Level 1 Elden Lord no Scadu. Elden Lord with a torch only. Obsidian for every weapon. Over 200,000 total kills in order to make that happen. The mastery camos on...
And see, I respect all these achievements that he's talking about, but the one thing he's forgetting is that it took him putting the time in and getting the experience to get to those points, to be able to do those runs and get those camos, all that kind of stuff, right? So I think what we're seeing now is the start of him learning and getting into the rhythm and the grind understanding Minecraft, and I wouldn't be surprised if he beat the dragon way sooner than we, the viewers, think he will. I wouldn't be surprised if it was in the next like 3 to 5 episodes with how fast he can grind, right?
What direction did I go after this? I gotta find it before my food runs out.
And see, this is why when I come to the nether, I like placing torches down, kind of like a breadcrumb trail, and then it's super easy to just follow the torches to and from the portal or the base, wherever it is. But obviously, this time he doesn't have the resources to make torches, but maybe next time he comes through, it could be helpful to put some torches down and then he remembers the exact line. It seems like it's pretty close to the portal though, so I think he's alright.
Okay, I see all my stuff right there. Now the question is, can I even pick all of it up when I run over there?
See, and he's already thinking about inventory management, which is great. Glad to see that his stuff was still there and he got there quick enough, it didn't despawn. Cause yeah, if he was in the overworld, it would have been fine. Even in the nether, if he's not too close to it, it's chill. But then the closer you get to it, then the timer starts running down on how long you have to pick your stuff up, right?
It's very strange that this spawner hasn't spawned anything new though.
Yeah, and I think he just got super lucky there. There is some randomness mixed in with the spawner, how many mobs it spawns, and the consistency, but I think he got lucky there. Glad to see he got his stuff back and he's already ready to go again.
Pay attention to the fire on the ground. Of course it looks bad when I'm just standing in fire. I'm not aware that that's a thing though.
See, you gotta respect it. He's learning, he's understanding the mechanics, and he's already hopping into fighting the blaze. And he's got some extra hearts here. I wonder if he had golden apples or something. Not 100% sure, but he's already adding extra health, so he is buffing himself, which is great. I think it would help to get some potions now that he has the blaze rods, and maybe even enchanting and stuff, but that would take a bit more grinding. He might be willing to do it off camera, or he might just want to go head first into all his battles, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know how to make this guy, like, actually fight me, so that's a problem.
Yeah, and the blaze don't really like to move too much. That's why when people do blaze mob farms, it's a bunch of pistons and trap doors, so they spawn in and they fall down and then just get pushed down to a center point. But yeah, they can be kind of annoying for that reason. It could be beneficial to build like a platform around the spawner, so there's more room to run around, but I think he'll be alright. He seems to have the hang of killing the blaze already, so I think he's good. Damn.
Gotta get out of here. If they chase me, that's kind of a good thing because I need them to stop like flying away from it.
Yeah, and he's making sure to take the time, watch his health. Love to see it.
I can get 20 easily. And there's an easy way out. So now once I got all the rods, now what do I do?
So he said, now what do I do now that he has the blaze rods? So you can use the blaze rods to make a potion stand or a brewing stand, and then you can make potions, but then you would also need some nether wart from inside that same fortress. You can find it growing on soul sand, and then you can farm it in the overworld. But yeah, the two things you do with the blaze rods are the brewing stand for potions, and then you turn it into blaze powder to make the eyes of ender, which come from the ender pearls crafted with the blaze powder, right? So it's good that he's at this point, but now he has to focus on the next stage, basically.
Spawn infinitely, right? This is completely inexperienced. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna beat the Ender Dragon. I see everybody blow him up with beds and shit. Should I actually kill them with beds, or?
Yeah, and that's a good question too. I feel like he could do it with the beds if he really wanted to, but that's a really hard strategy. I think the most basic form would be like get to the pillars, either build up or shoot them with a bow and arrows, blow up all the crystals so the dragon can't heal up off them, and then you start fighting the dragon. But then if he had enchanted armor and enough potion buffs, he could definitely bed bomb the dragon, but I don't know, it would definitely be a challenge and I feel like he'd have to practice first, but I think it's a lot of trial and error. Would be good to have water because you can put water down in the end, and the endermans don't like water, so if you put it down on the ground, they can't really get near you. And then obviously when you're up at the top of the towers with the crystals, for getting back down it would help.
Gonna take my time.
Nice.
Oh fuck.
2 hearts.
That was really bad. They all started spawning on me.
And see, the fact that he even survived that, he understands to watch his health. If there's too many guys, he'll run, take cover. This is good.
don't understand like the spawn logic behind these things. Sometimes it like doesn't spawn anything for a whole minute straight, and then it'll spawn one random mob, and then all of a sudden it'll spawn like 5 of them. It's so weird.
It would definitely be nice if the spawn logic was more consistent, but it is pretty random. Between how many mobs it spawns and the consistency of it, yeah, it can be hard to deal with sometimes. But then that's why people make the farms, so that they don't have to deal with the mobs running around. They just have them targeted in one spot, and then you can use the AoE attack to get all of them at once, right?
Block this. How is that not blocked? I'm looking directly at them. Like, this is so crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how he got hit there. I think that was just unlucky or a little bit of a glitch. Or if the blaze hit his head, I wonder if the mechanics block differently from different angles. So on his screen, he was looking up at it with the shield in the way, but because the blaze was above him, it came from the top of his head, maybe? I'm not sure. That could have been a hitbox issue there.
Odd. I don't trust trying to farm that at the moment, because if that gas aggroes me while I'm fighting these for whatever reason, I don't know what causes the aggro. I usually think that it's distance, proximity, but I'm right there next to it, and it didn't shoot anything at me. But I'm not trusting that. I need it to go away. What?
So yeah, with the gas, it's definitely proximity. It could be that the fence is in the way, blocking the visibility, because yeah, if the gas was above him looking down, it should definitely shoot at him. But I think if it can't see you, then it won't aggro or attack, or it won't like fly towards you, actively try to attack you. But he knows to run away and not have the gas aggro him while the blazer spawning or by the spawner, which is good.
Surely it can go wanders.
Yeah, see, and I think these blocks were blocking the full visibility of his character from the gas, so that's why he was chilling there.
Somewhere else. Dude, it's just sitting there camping. What do I do? Nothing has spawned over here, by the way, on that spawner. Do I have to stand in range of it to activate it? Do I have to, like, look at it? I don't really understand it. A little strange.
Yeah, I think spawners, you have to be in a certain range of it, and it might even be the closer you are to it, the more active it is, but I'm not 100% sure on the spawner logic. I'm sure if he was chilling at this next crossroads, he'd be close enough that it would be more active, but I can understand coming back here for the wall and kind of getting some more defense, right? Especially since the blaze don't like actively follow like other mobs do. He's figuring out the mechanics though, which is awesome to see.
Oh, because one's over here already. I don't know if I want to drop for that blaze rod. I'm going to. One more rod and then we go back home.
That was risky, but respect. Yeah, and then we can see the gas up here. I think it's just out of range. It might be that these blocks are helping, like, block the visibility. But yeah, that is kind of crazy that it's not attacking him right now. He's getting lucky right now, for sure. I feel like it's definitely a bit of luck right now, mixed with him gaining more skill and confidence.
One more rod and then we go back home. My shoes are getting close to breaking as well, I'm afraid.
See, and he's watching the durability on his stuff. He's learning. That's good, because even in core, yeah, you don't want to take too much damage without armor. So I'm glad that he's not pressing forward too much here. He's taking his time and he's waiting, which is great.
20. I'm out. Oh no.
Nice. Oh.
Blocking the way.
Oh, there's 3 there. See, and I think because it's a crossroads here, that's why the spawn rate is higher. But I don't know why he had 3 spawn right there. I would have thought like wither skeletons or something, but...
Growing up in BC, we didn't always have cell service. The roads haven't...
Yeah, nice.
Time to go. Okay, I came out.
You made it
over
out?
there, I think. Okay, 22 blaze rods. Okay. Got a little more than I was thinking I should get. Some people told me like 12. I think that's speedrun shit though. I don't. Obviously, I'm not speedrunning. I'm using some speedrunning strats.
Yeah, and it's good that he did get some extra, because with the Eye of Ender, to get to the end portal, or to the dungeon that has the portal in it, you have to throw the Eye of Ender and follow them to the spot, and there's a chance that they break instead of dropping back and you being able to pick them up. So if you have a few more than just the 12 you need for the portal, then you're going to have enough to track it to the portal, fill it up, and then you should be fine.
This right here is marked as like very unique in comparison to the other direction, so I knew to go back over there. Go right over there, see the beams sticking out for the fortress, go straight up. Again, the spawner's right there out in the open. Ah, beautiful. And then we appear right back next to all the towns. Oh,
Man, I love to see him like finally understanding the game and getting excited about it. Kind of feels like a proud dad watching a kid grow up and start learning a game, you know?
so now that I have these blaze rods, what are the blaze rods for? Other people were telling me, I think my next mission, I guess, is to go back into the nether, try to find like an enderman forest.
Yeah, if you want to get to the end, you're definitely going to need to kill some endermen, get the ender pearls, and turn them into eyes of ender. Honestly, my suggestion would be try to trade with the villagers and get some good trades from them. They could give you books of enchanting or different items that already have enchantments on them, or just make an enchantment table now. It would take a bit of farming for the wood, sugarcane for paper, and then the leather for the books and the bookshelves, but then he has enough obsidian and diamond to make an enchantment table. So that could seriously help him buff his stuff. He would need a little bit of lapis to put into the enchantment table with his item to see the enchantments, but I think that and potions would take him to the next level where he would definitely be strong enough to beat the dragon or any of the other bosses in the game, really. But yeah, I think now it's going to take a little bit of grinding, get the buffs up, and then he should be chilling.
Or that one building that I found in one of my seeds in the hardcore thing, where it's like this, it's a completely different layout from the fortress.
I'm pretty sure he's talking about the bastion that he found where you can trade with the piglins.
You can trade a bunch of gold with these guys, and then they could potentially spit out ender eyes. Even if I do have those 2 items, I don't even know how many eyes I need. I'll probably get like 20 as well. Like,
Yeah, at least 12 for the portal and a few to follow. I think 20 would be good. It might be a little bit overkill, but at least he'll be set and he won't have to go back and make more, I'm pretty sure. Unless he gets super unlucky or the portal's super far away and they all break on him, but I got a feeling it won't be too hard for him. I don't know.
then what? I'm not even sure what the blaze rod does. Let's set this down. Is there a way I can look at like blaze rod recipes or like what it can even create? Okay, blaze rods can make the brewing stand. Blaze powder.
There you
I see
go.
people do this. I think you have to break down all of these blaze rods to get blaze powder, and then you combine the blaze powder with the ender eyes, right? And then it gives you like a new eye, I guess. Okay,
Yes, sir.
but see, the main problem here is I have no idea where to farm endermen and stuff. Could I possibly fight like endermen outside, or do I have to go into the nether to find endermen to fight?
You can definitely find endermen on the overworld. They don't spawn as much. I think that's why they put that biome in the nether, because then the only other place you can find a ton of endermen is in the end. And if you go in to fight the dragon and you don't have the ender pearls, it doesn't really work. So yeah, I think the best bet would be the biome in the nether. Try and farm them up.
And even if I do find an enderman to fight, can I even win? This is the part I was afraid. Maybe I should collect some more obsidian and then build like a portal somewhere else. Like this one is like to this town. Maybe if I go over to like the town over there, set my respawn point, and then build this on like the outskirts on the other side of this town, maybe the spawner will be closer to like a forest, ender forest.
See, he had the right idea with the portals and the nether, but it's reversed, right? I think for every block in the nether, it's 7 or 10 in the overworld. So that's why people will run really far in the nether and build another portal, because then you're even further in the overworld. But if you do it in the overworld, it works reverse, so you're going to be closer in the nether than in the overworld. Right? But that was good thinking. He knew about the portals and the different distances, he just had it reversed.
Can I do the same thing against those endermen the same way that I was doing the wither skull? Like if I like dig myself down like this, right, and then go like boom, boom, and build like around myself, and I can like hit their ankles and shit. Does this work? I feel like I've seen this shit before. That was my idea of how to do it.
Yeah, that would work. Or if you go against a wall and just have you have a section that's 2 blocks tall so you can fit in. Because the endermen are 3 blocks tall, they won't be able to follow you in and you can just hit them at the entrance there. But yeah, that would also work. You do have to look at them to aggro them, but then once you do that, as long as you have a space that you can fit in that they can't fit in, you're fine. Even easier to kill than the blazes, honestly.
Kind of how it works against the skull guys, but I don't know if that's exactly it. I don't know. Still have to find them though. That's the big thing. I only find like a couple endermen at a time. It's usually not like a massive group of them or anything. Also, when one of them aggro you? Do all of them aggro? Because if that's the case, I'm probably dead as fuck. Yeah.
As long as you look at one of them at a time, only one will aggro you. But then if you have a spot where they can attack you, you can aggro multiple at once and then swing at their feet and you'll be fine.
Shit. I would rather spawn into an entirely different location than explore too far in a direction and not be able to find my original portal.
See, and that's exactly why I like placing the torches, so you can run super far, and then as long as you can see the last torch you placed, you're chilling.
Because then I might have to use my own shit to get back out, and I'd have to go and get more obsidian. Then I lose my actual, like, exit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go and collect more obsidian and then build a new nether portal in, like, a new location and hope that maybe I'm in, like, a far enough direction. Hoping wherever I set this next portal, I'll be able to spawn in and a forest isn't far. Or even get lucky and spawn in one. I mean, I'm going in the opposite direction of which I would have went in the nether, so I'm hoping over here will be a little bit different of a look once I actually spawn in. Wait, is that my other portal? Wait, I didn't go anywhere at all. What the fuck? That's my other portal? No way. I was wrong, I guess. Yeah, I guess I was wrong about how the over and nether works. I don't.
Again, he had the right idea, but reversed. To find the forest, I think it would make more sense just to run through the nether and place torches so you can find your way back to the portal. Because yeah, the distance between the nether and the overworld really only works if you're trying to explore different biomes in the overworld. But he had the right idea, wrong process kind of thing.
It's the other way around. Okay. I don't know what to do now. I can't search through here. I'm never gonna find this portal again. I can't do that. I'll just keep fishing random ass spots, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to guarantee like Enderman spawn, let alone know how to fight them. I don't know. Even being able to infinitely respawn, this shit is hard.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy, but I'm glad to see that he's grinding. He's getting more used to the process, understanding some more of the mechanics. So I'm excited to see more of his videos. But yeah, I would say now at this point, he should work on enchanting and potions. And he should be chill to beat any boss in the game at that point. Might take some time to get the right enchantments or all the ones that he wants, but I think he's used to grinding enough games that it should be no problem for him. But yeah, this was really fun. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to show some love. It would be greatly appreciated. And subscribe because I've been trying to stay on daily uploads as well. And then you don't miss any of the new vids. And yeah, if JEV drops a new Minecraft video soon, we might even do another one of these React videos. If you rock with it, let me know. And I'll be sure to make some more of them. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to leave this one here for now. I hope you enjoyed. And like I say at the end of all my videos, I love you. Stay safe. Good luck and take it easy.